For some, the questions over Lucy Letby's guilt continue to grow, but they've never been a feature of the inquiry set up to investigate how she was able to kill and keep on killing. That was until this week, when Letby herself called for the inquiry to be paused while her latest attempt to appeal can run its course. It was a request dismissed by the inquiry chair.
As I have said before, it is not the actions of Lucy Letby that I am scrutinising. It is the actions of all those who were in the hospital and within the terms of reference, whose actions I am reviewing. Perhaps principal and most obvious amongst the concessions made by just about everyone is the acknowledgement that there was a total failure of safeguarding at every level.
The fact of those failures at the Countess of Chester Hospital, she said, hadn't changed. She dismissed also calls for a pause from hospital executives who said there was a real possibility new evidence presented by Letby might clear her name. The families of the babies who died and were harmed called that effort opportunistic and misguided. They said there was no new evidence for Letby to call, simply the old evidence rehashed, full of analytical holes, and a case, they said, built on a fragile tower of speculation. The priority for those families is preventing a repeat.
We think that what this inquiry has exposed is quite serious failings within the NHS, and so there is actually an urgency about getting the inquiry to do its report, about having those recommendations and getting recommendations that are implemented. The families consider that process is urgent and needs to be progressed quickly.
Letby's lawyers said it was a great shame the inquiry hadn't taken on board what he called overwhelming evidence. But whatever becomes of her attempts to clear her name, the inquiry report will be delivered in November. Greg Milam, Sky News.